You know, Ben Shapiro just keeps calling my name out on stage. Obviously, that in 2024, Ben fired me. But firing me wasn't enough. He wanted to make sure my reputation and livelihood was also destroyed.
When Candace Owens says, "I don't know, but I know," that is retarded. And we are all more retarded for having heard it.
Ben Shapiro, who was invited as a guest to join Megyn Kelly on her tour, he pretty much just goes mask down and just lies.
Well, Candace Owens. I think that what Candace Owens is doing right now is evil. It is evil what she is doing right now.
Candace Owens has made headlines once again, and if you followed her for any amount of time, you know that she's no stranger to controversy. We've covered her journey from the Daily Wire to her solo venture and her pushing her conspiracies. Actually, I'm doing a deep dive into her Brigitte Macron series, where she believes that the First Lady of France, Brigitte Macron, is a man. That's very interesting. I'm going to do a deep dive on that and drop a fairly long video about that soon. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe. But I've been having some conversations with my wife about this because she recently unsubscribed from Candace. She feels that the conspiracies have gone too far. Post the Charlie Kirk incident, she questioned a lot of the narratives surrounding her death. She questioned Erica Kirk and the people at Turning Point USA. And my wife and a lot of people feel that Candace Owens is taking it too far. I mean, if Erica didn't have a hand in this, what a horrible thing to go through. Not only losing a spouse, but then being accused of having a hand in this person's death. So these conspiracies, I think, are starting to tear away at her core audience. But another thing she's been talking about recently, if you haven't seen that, maybe I'll attach a few clips, is her distrust of Jews, the Mossad, Israel, Zionists, which honestly I share her distrust of. I think a lot of the questions and concerns she raises are genuine ones, but they very much venture into conspiracy territory.
Jewish people were the ones that were trading us. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. But the rest of the world can't stand you. You're obnoxious. You have absolutely no values.
I get the feeling, I haven't explicitly uncovered this, but while I've been tracking Candace's conspiracies about Brigitte Macron, I get the feeling that she believes that Erica Kirk may be involved with a foreign government somehow. And she sort of hinted that perhaps Ben Shapiro, who's recently come out and criticized Candace and also defended Erica, may know a little more than he's letting on.
If there is going to be one solitary person who convinces me, who has convinced me that the public is justified in looking into Erica Kirk, it is Ben Shapiro, okay? Didn't like Charlie. You're telling me he's just obsessed with defending the honor of his widow? No, he's fearful. He's fearful of something about Erica Kirk. He just keeps calling out Erica Kirk on stage, demanding allegiance to Erica Kirk. Who are you? Actually, who are you? Why are you in this conversation? Why were you so quick to say that you would pick up his bloody mic and carry on? His general demeanor is starting to make me think that there's something there.
And so I get the feeling that she believes that Ben Shapiro, much like many other people who criticize her, are sort of Mossad agents or plants that are sent to push an Israel first agenda. And on the one hand, I sort of get that. I think Ben Shapiro's Zionism has turned a lot of people off, not necessarily because they're anti-Israel, but because they're America first. And it seems that Ben prioritizes the national security of Israel over a lot of his concerns about United States politics. And this has alienated him from a lot of conservatives, including figures like Tucker Carlson, who, by the way, recently got elected Anti-Semite of the Year, which was an award that Candace was also given at one point.
I won. I didn't expect it. I played it cool, but it's recently now been announced that it is me. I am the Anti-Semite of the Year.
So I guess this does raise the question when you have figures like Tucker Carlson and Candace questioning these mainstream narratives, and then you also have these news organizations attacking them, it really does make you wonder. Ben Shapiro's beef with Tucker Carlson has been heating up, and Tucker Carlson has had a lot of good things to say about Candace Owens. And honestly, it wouldn't completely surprise me if they then had some sort of ulterior agenda or motive. Again, it doesn't seem like he is exclusively America first. But do you think that Candace has gone too far? Do you agree with my wife? I think a lot of people feel that Candace is someone who's instrumental in a lot of division on the right. I think we sort of see this civil war among people on the right between people who are far right and maybe distrustful of certain races. And in some cases, rightfully so. I mean, we've been given this anti-white, anti-American rhetoric for so long that I think the pendulum is starting to swing the other way. And then you have the more mainstream conservatives who are sort of in line with what Republicans have always believed. I also think that this era of suppression by YouTube and Facebook and all of the misinformation monitoring that those big organizations were involved with, I think this has created a lot of distrust among a lot of people, conservatives and independents included. And so I think all of these conspiracies about this person being a plant or this person working for a foreign government are arising because the American people really don't trust the government, especially in an age where all of these Epstein leaks are coming out. People really aren't sure what to believe. And it does almost feel like there are certain people that are either beholden to foreign governments or subverting the democratic process in some way. It feels like a lot of conservatives are controlled opposition. So let me know what you guys think. Do you still have faith in Candace Owens, or has she ventured out too far? And once again, if you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for my full-length video coming out where I'm going to go into a very deep dive of one of Candace's wildest conspiracy theories. I'm going to make that one a series. Catch you guys next time.